Hey everybody, so here we are at the beginning of May, and I think it's time to probably harvest those potatoes because they're not going to get bigger, more bigger than what they already are. Plus the sweet potatoes need to get in the ground here because it's May, and that's when we always put them in, and the store is going to have the sweet potato vines. So why don't we take a look at what we have here, and we'll start to show you the process. You've probably seen some of these videos before, but let me switch the camera around and you can kind of see why I think it's time for them to be harvested. Alright, so here's the potatoes, and you can see that the stalks, the leaves, they're kind of, well, bending over, they're getting tall, they're green, and usually when they start to turn brown and die out, they're ready. But like I say, the last time, they're not going to get any bigger in the next 2 weeks. They are what they are. So you never know what kind of harvest we're gonna have either. Sometimes it's like, well, it should be really good, and they're small, or vice versa. Oh, spider webs here as I'm walking through. We've had some rain here lately. Probably gonna get some more rain. These are tall here. Now there's all different varieties in here that I put in, but these actually had little flowers for a while, and then, like I say, these are probably as good as it's gonna get. So the first thing I need to do is pull back and cut the leaves here. So let me do that first, and then you can kind of see what we have underneath, because that's always the big surprise. Alright, so basically I took my Japanese gardening tool. It's called hori hori, I think, if I'm pronouncing it right, and it's got a sharp blade and a digging, and it's kind of like a machete through the Amazon, right? So it took care of the main stalks here, and now I got something to kind of like pull up and see what's underneath. You can see that the stalks, they're very, very big, and they contain a lot of water. So they were definitely getting a lot of water. The ground seems good. Healthy plants. So what's underneath, we shall start to find out here as I start to pull them up and dig. Now I got all these, scraps here. This could be used for your compost pile, or you can use it for weed suppression. A whole bunch of things for sure. But yeah, next part is we'll just start digging in, see what we got underneath there. Alright, so here's progress so far. So in just this area here, you got the whole bed, but just this area here, look at what I've already harvested. There's some reds that got intermixed with my purples, but they're good sized potatoes, right? I mean, they're not going to be big giant Idaho potatoes, but yeah, I mean, so far so good. Basically the ground is, as you can see, the ground is very, oh look, there's another little one. You kind of just do it with your hand. Once you pull, let me show you here, I got a little handle left so I can pull the plant out. But then what comes underneath is, see, this is the beginning of the white potatoes now, right? And so sometimes you'll pull the potato out with it, like in this case. You just give it a little shake. You can see how nice the dirt is, right? And then just detach the potato, right? And look at that. That's a nice sized potato. So far I'm pulling up, good potatoes here, and then those you just discard. So let me keep pulling up. I got one hand here, but you can see I kind of go underneath and see if there's any other potatoes. They're not going to go too deep, and they're just going to be here on the surface, because the ground's really soft. So let me continue pulling out potatoes and I'll show you what I get. Okay, I got a laundry basket here, and I harvested all the white potatoes, and you saw earlier the purple potato, so that's almost a laundry basket full for that one bed. Not too bad. We'll see what's in this bed here now too, but that's not too bad. They're all different sizes and shapes. get a few meals out of them. But I think overall it went well. Alright, let's see what's in the other bed. Okay, so this bed has been harvested, and we got another laundry basket full of potatoes and one rogue sweet potato. Got a lot of whites and a lot of the purple potatoes. So this year we got about 2 laundry baskets full of potatoes. The best ones this year were the purple. It seems like every potato that I planted made more purple per plant than any other variety. The white potatoes did pretty good, and then the reds were okay. So yeah, now what I have to do is get this bed ready, throw some fertilizer back in it, and then it'll be time to plant sweet potatoes. So on to the next.